This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. To throw, it's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Sets up a second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The ball is picked off. He can go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks a tackle in the clear now.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
The gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Finds his man. It's Foster. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
out of the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Trojans come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will stay on the field with this 4th down attempt. Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Dumps it down to the back. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Oh, Chris, you just hate to see that. What an incredible effort by this running back to break these tackles and keep fighting. His legs never stop. The only problem is by fighting for those extra yards, he loses focus on the ball, and it comes out, and the defense gets the turnover. But I love that effort and attitude from that back.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pass rush closing in. They trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down. Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver in motion now. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The shotgun running play call. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And the Trojans pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hot over the middle. It's Foster. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Trojans will line up here on 1st down and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 1st and goal, handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Going to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back out of the field. They're coming off a a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. To the air, it's Sayan. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
If you call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Powering through. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
They're going to pick up a 1st down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley running.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, USC.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Quick catch over the middle.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread.
And here comes a deep shot. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Here comes a handoff. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Now the offense is set up for this short field. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's an outright catch made. They get him on the ground finally. But it'll be first down from the 14.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the toss play. Runner gets outside. Touchdown, Trojans! This offense really clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, we're only at 3 ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, USC. They were not going to catch him that time. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's picked for a third time tonight. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On the read. He hands it to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They keep him off balance with a run. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So it's second down and 10. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, Great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Caught down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Short throw to the left. Caught. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Tackled at the 23. Brought it out. Tried to make the play. But good coverage that time. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looks right for a quick completion. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers, usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. Here he goes. At the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Trojans. Still no answer for the passing game. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, a job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarter.
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to pass, it's Sayin. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's the play action. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And the returner will be brought down.
And your USC Trojans will take over 1st and 10.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
He'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Working clock with the ground game. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert. Down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat
formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets some space around the 30. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Southern Cal. No chance to catch him there.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
52, Ohio State, 13.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And the single back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Just pounding away for another big gain. But you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game.